Hi guys, it's Raven Scry. I've been reflecting this morning on different sessions that I've been facilitating lately, some readings, and there seems to be certain threads of themes coming through so many people's readings, and it's interesting for me as a facilitator to be part of everyone's individual sessions and to see the way they connect. Now, there is a theme that keeps coming through for many in regards to where should I be placed on the planet, and some people have sort of spoken about this pull to be in different parts of the world, but nothing seems necessarily so clear as to where the actual place to be is. And I feel as though that it's because the transient nature that some of us are experiencing is part of this journey, and there's a lot going on within these different places. And if you are feeling to be over here and over there and over here, like it may be part of your evolution, part of your journey, and part of your work on the planet. And when I say work, it's not necessarily in a doing sense. It can just be your frequency or vibration of you simply being at a destination and being part of an energy. And your presence can be very important and crucial to the earth, the placement on the earth, and to the people who are gathering in these destinations. So today, in the theme of the planet, I connected in with Spirit and just asked, is there a place on the planet that needs to be spoken about today? And so I expanded my state of consciousness and allowed Spirit to guide me into sharing a little bit more in response to this question. So as I connected in, I entered into water environment, water location. Now, I feel as though I'm reminded of some of my lineage that is quite old. I've been visited many times by this certain race of beings, and there's a certain male energy that comes forward and wishes to guide this journey today. Now, he speaks about his Assyrian connection. He's very light in colouring. He has very, very bright blue eyes in his form in which he takes. And so he is guiding me today, and he takes me across the water, and I hear Peru, Bolivia. And I ask Spirit, what's the purpose of coming here today? And I'm shown crystals under the earth that are at this time being activated. Now, Spirit gives me this feeling that there is many people that will feel drawn here due to the activation that's taking place at this time. Now, it feels like a gentle unfolding over months, and it's in connection with the earth grid, is what they tell me. So many souls will feel drawn there, and some will appear there feeling like it may not have been where they'd planned to go, but somehow they've ended up there. And I hear Spirit say that there is a great race against time. Now, I ask Spirit, well, help me to understand, what does that mean? And they say many futures depend on this change to occur, and there is a soul agreement for certain souls to come together at this point on the earth for healing. Now, they show me that it's like a form of soul contract that some of these souls, they're remembering. And it's not in a logic sense. It's just like this knowing, a body knowing, just a sense that, I feel pulled to this, and and then just going with that, allowing the process to unfold. So as I inquire more, I ask Spirit, tell me more about this healing. And they say this healing is to do with the earth grids and in connection with the crystalline grids. Now, this place is very important, and it's a very important point along the crystalline grids. Now, they show me these crystalline grids as walls. It's like I'm seeing them as like these long walls beneath the earth. And as we follow these walls along, I'm now taken higher up, and it's like I'm looking down on earth. And these walls are moving along in these lines. It's almost like they're these rings surrounding the earth. And they show me that this place in Peru acts as an activation to these rings. And it's like a gathering together of energy which moves through this site and down along the connected crystalline grids. So it almost feels like a battery in the way it feels. It's like we're charging a battery. So this point in Peru, Bolivia, where they're speaking of, it's like this charge, the connected souls gathering in this place, and this charge of energy coming down into the point, into the crystal grids there, and moving out across the grids of the whole planet. So I ask Spirit, well, how do these grids affect our planet? And I hear them talk about the energetic shift of frequency and dimension that we're moving into, and at a certain point in time, the lift will come into play. And it's about supporting the next level of change as a planet, as a collective, as we move into the next energies. So they say that it's an unfolding that's in motion at this time, but that some souls are actually on their way there. It's like they haven't gathered yet. So it's like it's coming, it's in motion, but we're not quite ready yet for the actual point in time for the lift, is kind of the sense that I get. And it's interesting, these souls that Spirit is talking about, it's just like that they'll have this sense that I'm just going to pick up and go here, and they may not even know why. It's like something is driving them. And some will be familiar with the actual place on the planet, almost as if they've gone there previously to familiarise with it again before they return for these shifts. So it's almost like some people will just feel like, I've got to go back to that place that I visited so many years ago, but it's like this sequence of events that's taking place. Now I ask Spirit, well, what's the purpose of being shown all this? And they talk about speaking to those souls who are part of this lift, a gentle nudge and a reminder. And by talking about it today in this video, whoever's listening, it's bringing it to people's consciousness. It brings attention and supports the activation process. Even if you are not necessarily one of the people who will be gathering there, it's like your energy and your listening to what I'm talking about is even activating this point. So Spirit says we're all affected by this change along the crystalline grids in the earth. And so awareness of this shift just supports the unfolding. And they also talk about remembering, and remembering your connection to the substance of crystal in all its variation, and your experience with crystal. Because it's again bringing your attention into this energetic frequency that is crystal resonating, even though they're all different. There is this kind of sense of it as one, as a whole. And so Spirit suggests today to connect to crystal in whatever form you may want to, and focus in on your heart as you do. So let's say you're holding a crystal, and just focusing on breathing and focusing on your heart. And this can actually bring movement back to the innate wisdom that we all share, that is offered through our connection to the Earth's magical crystalline terrain. So I thank Spirit today for guiding my journey, and I hope that you guys have got what you need from whatever was spoken about. And it may be any little thing that spoke to you, but I trust that it's perfect for everyone who listens. Okay, guys, so if you're enjoying the videos, please like and subscribe and share it with any of your friends. It would really mean a lot to me to support the growth of the channel. And also I've got a couple of spots left for the quantum healing sessions I spoke of a couple of days ago. So if you'd like to know more, just go to the About page and just read a little bit more about it. Alrighty, take care, enjoy your weekend, and I'll see you soon. Raven Scry signing off.